Hey guys, I am back with my favorites for the month of April. I actually filmed this one time already and I completely forgot to mention a few things. So let's get started. First off, the item I cannot show you because Vera broke it. It is the Jouer Skinny Dip Lip Topper. I was wearing it on top of whatever lipstick. I would take it out, wipe it off on the edge. That is key, I think, to not get too much. And I would just dot it throughout those areas and rub my lips together, and it was so pretty. Easter morning, she reached up on my bathroom counter, grabbed it, knocked it off. I don't know if it was because of the square container hitting my tile floor, but it just shattered. So I haven't repurchased it yet because I'm trying to decide. I had been curious about Frostbite and Rose Gold, so I was thinking, you know, I've already tried Skinny Dip. I know I like it. Maybe I should try one of those. But I cannot find any swatches online comparing Skinny Dip and Rose Gold side by side. I mean, I cannot find a one. So if you know, or if you think, hey, no, get Skinny Dip, then tell me. Because I love that lip gloss. So I definitely want it back in my life, whether it's that shade or one of the others. Okay, let's get started. I say this every month, but I don't feel like I have a ton of favorites. I think next month I will for sure. Okay. 2 blushes. I'm one of those people that I do pretty much pull out a blush and I wear it every day for days and days, weeks and weeks, and then I move on to something new. But I had 2 blushes that were just almost all I wore this month until the VIB sale. First off is Chanel Jersey, which is my favorite Chanel blush I have. I know, surprise. It's one of those nude, orangey, tan type shades. It does have some shimmer. I'm wearing it on my cheeks today. I love this. If you want to try one of the Chanel blushes and you like shades similar to what I like, I think this one is really worth picking up. I think it goes with almost everything because it is neutral and it has a little bit of peachiness, but not too much. But, you know, if you're one of those more pink people, this may not be the one that you want to pick up, but I really love it. And then this is the Tarte Party blush I got with my birthday, think at Sephora. This is more pink nude, pink neutral, you know, those kind of shades that I like. And I wore this a lot after I got it. It has been really good. I don't know if this is like a current shade, but I'm mainly saying definitely get your birthday gift. I almost didn't get it. I waited till like probably the last few days of March. So that's why it is an April favorite. Okay, then this is interesting here. It's the Marc Jacobs Moon Glow Gloss. Me and my friend Lauren, I feel like I'm talking about her in every video lately, but we've been chatting a lot. And we were talking about these glosses and she said she hated this one because it was just like white out on her lips. I was like, oh, I really liked it. Well, I have to say, can you see how it's kind of like fading to where it's like more beige and more pink? I don't know. And then if you look in the lid, it's more pink. So I don't know if it's just older. So I started pulling it out more ever since we talked about it. And I have been really enjoying it again. It's similar to NARS Turkish Delight, but a little more beige. So it's definitely one of those light, I'll put a touch on because what I'm wearing is pretty sheer. You definitely sometimes have to sheer it out, especially right there, or it's a little too much. I like to also put a lip liner on with it so it's not just, you know, really light. But I think it's one of those pretty nude shades. If you like MAC See-Through, Underage, NARS Turkish Delight, that L'Oreal, I think Baby Blossom, those type shades, you will really like this. Sugar Sugar, I think is a touch darker with a little bit of shimmer, but so similar that I think if you have one, you don't really need the other. But I have been really enjoying using this again. I like the way these smell. I like the way they feel. And I figured I needed to use it in case it would go bad because of that weird discoloration. Okay, this. I showed you in my Get Ready With Me, but I have to say it again because I've been loving it. It's the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Loose Powder. I haven't tried the pressed one, but what I do when I'm done with my makeup, preferably after a setting spray, I get it and I kind of do it like that to get it on the sponge, because I keep the sponge there and it isn't getting all messy. I've already used it today, so I'm not going to do a ton, but I just press it into these areas that I have more pores and definitely more oiliness when I'm done with everything. And I have been loving the finish that it makes, or leaves. It just makes the pores, I don't want to say it fills them in, but it kind of like almost gives you a little airbrush, just soften up the look, you know. It helps control the oil. I haven't noticed getting like really oily in these areas as much. I just absolutely love it. I've tried it with a brush all over my face, and I don't like it as much that way. I just like to press it in those specific areas. So if you have this like hanging around in your collection and you haven't used it in a while, or maybe you don't love it, or any translucent pressed powder, maybe give it a try like that. I've been really impressed. Okay, I have a food item which is random. I'll go ahead and tell you so I don't forget because it's not here with me. Miss Crystal Makeup did a, I don't know if it was like in a grocery haul or what, but she talked about a wrap she had gotten at Kroger. So I decided to make it myself, and what I do is I just get a tortilla. I put whatever lunch meat you really want. I think she had turkey on hers, but I like ham. I'm more of like a smoked ham type person. I put ham, I put Swiss cheese, dried cranberries like craisins, and then Vidalia onion salad dressing, and I drizzle some of that on there. And I mean, whatever brand you really want. And she had put in some spinach, but I usually don't have fresh spinach. We always have like fresh kale. My husband takes that in his wraps, and I don't really like to eat that like that. So anyways, it's usually veggie free, and just roll it up. And it is so good. I know it sounds like a really weird mix match of flavors, but my husband tried it and he loved it. So I've been eating that for lunch pretty much every day since she talked about it. So I had to mention it. If you're looking for something new to try, or you take your lunch, or you eat at home like me, or whatever, give it a try. I know it sounds weird, but it is delicious. I mean, it is so good. I don't remember the brand of the Vidalia onion dressing I got. It's in like one of those carafes that you could refill. It is so good. I think Paul Newman has a flavor too. Anyways, just check out your store. Sorry, I got a tickle in my throat. Okay, last but not least, I have 3 scents to show you, which is a lot. I'll go ahead and show you my favorite one. And this is pretty much the whole reason I filmed my favorites this month. I almost skipped it. It's the Jo Malone Mimosa and Cardamom scent. And I got this in a little gift with purchase and finally got around to trying it. I'm not a floral scent person. Floral scents pretty much give me like an instant headache. But I always kind of want one because they just seem so feminine and pretty, and I don't know. This smells amazing. It smells like comforting. I don't know if it's the cardamom or what. I looked it up and it has a few other notes that are scents I do like. I don't know how to describe it because I'm not exactly sure what mimosa smells like, but if you like scents similar to me, but you maybe want something a little light for spring and summer, or you kind of wanted to try a floral scent, smell this. It smells so good. I've been wearing it almost every day lately. Okay, and then another Jo Malone scent, Nectarine Blossom and Honey. Since I had used up a sample this month, it made me pull out mine and start using it again. It is so sweet and like summery, but without being like one of those typical beachy scents, which I do love. But this one, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I've had so many samples over the year that I've developed like the scent memory with the samples. So it just gives me, I just really like it. And I'll wear the two together because if I'm not mistaken, they say that most of their scents can mix and mingle. And I think that's one of their selling points. I'm not quite sure. But these are so good. If you have never tried Jo Malone fragrances, you really need to. I think they're kind of simple. I don't think they're very over the top. There's a lot of florals, which isn't my kind of thing, but definitely, you know, check them out. Okay, and last but not least is the Brazilian Crush Spray from Sol de Janeiro. I know this is really new to me because I did just pick it up in the sale. Oh, it smells so good. But I had to mention a few things about it. One, I was a little hesitant because for a body mist, it is not exactly inexpensive. But I wanted to mention it is super strong and it is really long lasting. In the favorites video I filmed prior that I had to delete, I had mentioned that I had sprayed it on my daughter before she went to school. Just like 1 or 2 sprays, not a lot. And that was about like 6:50 a.m. and I could still smell it in my bedroom around 11. So, and that's just from spraying it on her. So it definitely does linger. And I watched a lady I watched, Tiffany, I think Dawn is her channel name, do her Friday favorites, and she said it wasn't long lasting, and I did think it actually was. So if you are curious, you know, you may find that your opinion is more like hers, but I was pretty impressed. And then also I had mentioned when I hauled it that something about it smelled familiar to me, and it's the Laura Mercier Amber the Amber Vanilla scent. Let me just be completely English with it. I'm not going to say it's exactly the same scent, but it really reminds me of that. So if you like that fragrance, you know, you may want to check out this or the Boom Boom Cream, or if you have been curious about those and you didn't know if you would like the scent, it does smell very similar to that. And vice versa, if you like this scent, then you may want to check out the Laura Mercier. So I thought I would mention that, but it does smell so good. I'm going to love it for summer, I know. Okay, well that is all for my April beauty favorites and, you know, the random sandwich wrap. But I think you definitely should check that out and make it yourself. I think she said at Kroger, the Boar's Head people made it. I didn't see one at my Kroger, so just in case. But that is all for this video. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.